You ever thought about a simple way to lower your blood sugar without relying on pills? For many older adults, managing blood sugar levels can feel like a daily battle filled with the side effects of medications and confusing food choices. But what if I told you there are 4 fruits that are not only safe for seniors, but can actually help lower excess sugar in your blood naturally? I know it might sound unbelievable. For years, we've been told that fruits are high in sugar and should be limited, especially for those who are diabetic or pre-diabetic. But not all fruits are the same. The fruits I'm about to mention contain compounds that help regulate insulin and lower those stubborn A1C numbers. In this video, we're going to look at 4 specific fruits that have been proven to help older adults lower their blood sugar naturally. Each one offers its own unique benefit, backed by real science and real story. And don't worry, we won't overwhelm you with complicated medical terms. We're here to offer clarity and practical advice that you can start using today. So, if you're someone who checks your blood sugar every morning, worries about the long-term effects of medication, or simply wants to feel more in control of your health, stay tuned. You might be surprised at how much power is sitting in your fruit bowl. Let's start with number 1, blueberries. Blueberries are often overlooked as a superfruit, especially for seniors. They may be small, but their impact on blood sugar levels is anything but small. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants, fiber, and polyphenols that help improve insulin sensitivity. This means they help your body absorb glucose more efficiently, so it doesn't remain in your bloodstream causing problems. This is crucial for older adults because, as we age, our bodies naturally become more resistant to insulin. As a result, blood sugar levels can rise, leading to fatigue and an increased risk of complications like nerve damage and kidney issues. Just a handful of blueberries a few times a week can gently support your body in the right direction. What makes blueberries different from many other fruits is their low glycemic index. Unlike foods like bananas or white bread, blueberries don't cause a rapid spike in blood sugar. Instead, they release their natural sugars slowly and steadily, allowing your body time to react. Blueberries are also rich in anthocyanins, the compounds that give them their deep blue color. Studies have shown that anthocyanins can help reduce inflammation and lower blood sugar levels after meals. For seniors who often feel sluggish after eating, adding blueberries to your breakfast or snacks could be the gentle support your metabolism needs. Take George, a 74-year-old man from Oregon. He had struggled with high blood sugar for years, and every time he visited his doctor, he walked away with more frustration and more medications. But when he started adding a serving of blueberries to his diet every morning, just mixing them into his yogurt or cereal, he began to notice real changes. His afternoon energy crashes disappeared, his morning numbers improved, and, for the first time in years, his doctor told him he could reduce one of his medications. George put it best. It wasn't a miracle cure. It was just one small change that gave me back a little control. That's the quiet power of blueberries. They're not flashy and don't promise instant miracles, but they provide consistent, gentle, natural support, exactly what older bodies need. They may be small, but cherries, especially tart cherries, are a powerhouse when it comes to managing blood sugar and supporting long-term health. These little red jewels are often overshadowed by more common fruits like apples and oranges, but they deserve a spot on every senior's plate. Cherries are packed with polyphenols and anthocyanins, the same compounds that give them their vibrant red color and unique tangy flavor. These compounds do more than just add a pop of color to your fruit bowl. They actively help lower blood sugar levels. They reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, 2 key factors behind insulin resistance in older adults. When your body becomes more responsive to insulin again, that excess sugar circulating in your blood finally has a chance to be used properly. What makes cherries so beneficial is that they address the root causes of high blood sugar, not just the symptoms. When you eat a bowl of cherries, you're not just preventing a blood sugar spike, you're helping your body regain balance. This is a crucial distinction, one that many people overlook. Instead of simply cutting out sugar, imagine giving your body the support it needs to handle it naturally. That's the real power of cherries. They work with your system, not against it. Let's also talk about digestion. Many seniors experience bloating, discomfort, or irregular digestion, all of which can affect how food is processed and how sugar is absorbed. Cherries are rich in fiber and water, making them great for digestive health. A smoother digestion process helps your metabolic system function better, making blood sugar easier to manage, stabilizing energy levels, and breaking that frustrating cycle of fatigue and hunger. And this isn't just theory. I recently spoke with Barbara, a 68-year-old woman who added cherries to her diet 3 to 4 times a week, sometimes fresh, sometimes frozen, or in no sugar-added juice. After just 3 months, she noticed her fasting blood sugar numbers were lower. Her sleep improved with fewer nighttime awakenings, and her daytime cravings decreased. She shared, "I didn't change much else, just focused on cherries. It felt like my body stopped fighting me and started working with me. Of course, the way cherries are consumed matters. We're not talking about cherry pies or cherry-flavored candies. This magic comes from whole, real cherries, whether fresh, frozen, or juiced without added sugar. When seniors focus on foods that support rather than strain their bodies, the results can be transformative. You'll feel lighter, steadier, and more hopeful because you're not just managing your blood sugar. You're empowering your body to thrive. Surviving the day is one thing, but thriving, that's where real transformation happens. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights helpful, drop a number 2 in the comments to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend subscribing and turning on the bell so you won't miss any future videos. Your support keeps us motivated to create great content that informs and inspires you. Now, let's continue. Number 3, guava. Guava might not be the first fruit that comes to mind when thinking about blood sugar control, but this tropical powerhouse deserves a place in every senior's diet. Guava is packed with compounds that help regulate glucose levels more effectively, especially after meal. What makes guava unique is that it's not just the flesh that's beneficial. Both the peel and the leaves contain potent antioxidants and hypoglycemic agents that reduce sugar absorption in the digestive system. For older adults, post-meal spikes can be particularly dangerous. As we age, our bodies may process sugars more slowly. If your meals contain processed carbs or hidden sugars, these spikes can rise quickly and stay elevated longer than they used to. That's where guava steps in as a natural buffer. Its high fiber content, especially soluble fiber, slows down the release of sugar into your bloodstream, ensuring a more gradual rise in blood sugar. This means no sudden spikes followed by a crash, just a steady, balanced rhythm that supports consistent energy, focus, and even mood throughout the day. Many people overlook how blood sugar fluctuations affect emotional health, particularly as we age. Wild swings in glucose levels can leave you feeling foggy, frustrated, or even depressed without realizing how much diet plays a role. By helping stabilize blood sugar, guava becomes more than just a fruit. It's a quiet supporter of emotional well-being. The best part? Guava is incredibly versatile. You can enjoy it fresh, sliced into salads, blended into smoothies, or even brewed into a warm tea using the leaves. Some people like adding a bit of salt or lime for a delicious afternoon snack that boosts both your health and mood. Unlike some sugar-reducing foods that can taste bitter or bland, guava is sweet, slightly floral, and refreshing, perfect for satisfying that sweet craving without spiking your sugar levels. I recently met Ronald, a 71-year-old man at a local health workshop, who shared his guava success story. He had been battling blood sugar spikes for years, particularly after lunch. But after incorporating half a guava before his meals, he noticed real change within weeks. His post-meal energy dips disappeared. He no longer needed a nap every afternoon, and when he checked his blood sugar, he was amazed at the improvement. Guava isn't just a fruit, it's a natural, delicious way to help keep your blood sugar steady and your spirits high. A few months later, Ronald visited his doctor, and his A1C had improved. He told me, "It felt like a tiny shift, but it changed how I felt all day long." This highlights an important truth. Small changes, when made consistently, don't just add up, they compound. Choosing fruits like guava, which work with your body instead of against it, is one of the smartest, kindest decisions you can make for yourself, especially after the age of 60. It's not just about living longer, it's about living better, more clearly, more calmly, and with greater control over how you feel each day. Now let's talk about number 4, grapefruit. Grapefruit is a fruit that has been both praised and warned against, depending on who you ask. But when used properly, grapefruit can be one of the most effective blood sugar regulators for older adults. It's not just the tangy taste or the vibrant pink color that makes it special. Grapefruit contains a powerful compound called naringenin. This compound plays a crucial role in helping the body use insulin more effectively and in slowing down the rate at which glucose enters your bloodstream. Let me clarify. Grapefruit is not some magical cure-all, but what it does is gently guide your metabolism in the right direction. And for seniors, that gentle nudge is often exactly what's needed. After age 60, insulin sensitivity naturally declines. Your pancreas may produce less insulin, and your cells may become more resistant to it. As a result, sugar stays in your bloodstream longer, which can damage nerves, blood vessels, and organs. That's where grapefruit steps in. It helps reduce insulin resistance and improves your body's ability to move sugar from the blood into the cells where it belongs. Another fascinating benefit of grapefruit is its natural acidity, which helps suppress appetite and reduce cravings for sugary foods. For many seniors who struggle with sugar addiction or emotional eating, just half a grapefruit in the morning can help set a more stable tone for the day. If that sounds too simple to be true, think of it this way. When your taste buds are satisfied by something sharp and citrusy, you're less likely to reach for pastries or sweetened cereals afterward. But there's one important caution you must not ignore. Grapefruit interacts with many common medications, including blood pressure and cholesterol drugs. So, before adding grapefruit to your diet, it's crucial to check with your healthcare provider to ensure it's safe for you. In summary, when used properly, grapefruit can be a fantastic ally in managing blood sugar and improving overall health, especially for older adults. But as always, be mindful of any medication interactions and consult with your doctor first. Pills, statins, and even some antidepressants can become dangerous when taken with grapefruit. So before you add it to your diet, please consult with your pharmacist or doctor to ensure it's safe for you. That said, if you get the green light, grapefruit can become a regular ally in your fight against blood sugar spikes. I once spoke with Ethel, a 68-year-old woman who was struggling with high morning blood sugar readings despite eating healthy dinners. She started eating half a grapefruit before breakfast, and within a few weeks, she noticed a change. Not only did her fasting glucose improve, but her cravings for sweet muffins in the afternoon also disappeared. She laughed and said, "Grapefruit saved me from myself more than once." Stories like Ethel's are not uncommon. When you find the right foods, ones that work with your body instead of against it, your whole day becomes easier. You gain more stability in your mood, your energy doesn't crash in the afternoon, and you no longer feel like sugar is controlling your choices. Grapefruit, for those who can tolerate it, works quietly behind the scenes to steady your system and ease the load on your body. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend subscribing and turning on the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Your support helps us continue creating content that informs and inspires you. Now, let's move forward with some final thoughts. If you've made it this far, I want you to take a moment to congratulate yourself, because what you've done isn't just watch a video about fruit. You've invested time in your future health, your independence, and your well-being. That alone sets you apart from many others who accept aging as a downhill journey. But not you. You're here, you're learning, and you're taking control. And that tells me everything I need to know about your strength. Let's be honest. Blood sugar problems in old age aren't just about what we eat. They're about how we live. They're about the small, daily choices that add up over time. And the truth is, no one has a perfect track record. We've all reached for something sugary at times because we were tired, stressed, or didn't know any better. But here's the beauty of it. Every day is a fresh opportunity. Every piece of fruit you choose, every walk you take, every night of good sleep, each is a step toward rebuilding your health. What I hope you take away from today is this. You're not powerless. Far from it. Your body is always trying to heal. It just needs the right tools. These 4 fruits might not be fancy or expensive, and they don't come with prescriptions or warning labels, but they do come with decades of research supporting their benefits. When added to a balanced lifestyle, low stress, plenty of water, regular movement, and good sleep, they can help your body thrive. Your body can stabilize in ways you may not have experienced in years. I also want to remind you that your worth is not defined by a number on a scale or a reading on a glucose meter. Your true worth is found in the wisdom you carry, the love you share, and the courage you show every time you make a healthy choice, even when it's difficult. So, be proud of every good decision you've made, no matter how small. They matter more than you might realize. As someone who has worked with older adults for many years, I can tell you this. The ones who truly thrive, who enjoy life well into their 70s, 80s, and beyond, aren't the ones who chased perfection. They're the ones who stayed curious, kept learning, kept adjusting, and believed in their ability to grow. That's you. That's who you are. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content that informs and inspires you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.